Back to the show. Welcome back to Beyond the Summit Kings Cup 2 Southeast Asia region. You're here with me, Xyclopzz, Tsunami, GoDz, and Danelie. This is our this is our day 11, I think.
I believe so.
Right?
I think
10. I think 10.
We've been here for 11, but it's day 10 of the cup.
Yeah.
Because we had yesterday off.
Getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Day 10.
Day 10.
Day 10. Lucky number 10.
Yeah. Day what? Strike.
Day. So
Day
what?
10.
So what?
What do you mean say?
Day
He was
10.
going to make so what?
Yeah, I was about to say so what they cup. I thought that's what you were going
Yeah,
with.
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
We don't know any other words for 10 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're quick. We're into game 2. You know, that was so fast. Teams are ready. Let's.
Draft me up
minutes.
here, Danelie.
Oh,
Finish it.
yes, we shall. Wait for it to load.
You should be thankful that you weren't actually king for this one, GoDz, because your kingship your reign would have been very short,
as
indicated by that.
And
well, thank you.
powerless.
It's all right. You can still be
I'm
king
pretty
next
sure-
series.
Yeah, that's true.
All the games
Yeah.
in one day. I could just be here, you know.
It's happened before.
Oh,
It has
that'd be
happened.
beautiful.
Actually, no one's gotten king 3 times in a row, right?
No, I think just 2 series is the
Two
max.
series.
Yeah.
It's complete random, this system.
But
That's
you,
what they
you
tell
believe
me.
in the system.
I
now.
believe in the
Yeah.
system.
But you said you didn't believe in this system the other day.
I did believe in the system.
He's a non-believer.
He was
Just faltered.
temporarily doubted.
I
Yeah,
believe in the
His
system.
faith was
Actually-
shaken briefly.
But he's been reformed. He played his low priority. His
Exactly.
belief
Yeah.
is
Is restored.
Yep. Right.
So we have 2 series today, we have 2 series tomorrow, and 2 series for the last day, right?
And one of them will be a best of 5 on the last day, the grand finals.
Oh, best of 3 and best of 5.
Correct.
Oh my god, gonna be a long...
Unless Fnatic just shuts everyone out again. It's
Yeah, what do you mean long? It's going to be a 3-0.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I mean,
I have faith that low-tech or clutch gamers will make it a series. Like, at least a game
No,
will be taken away.
Definitely, I have faith in low tech in that because I feel like they're equally as strong as each other and that they have a chance of taking a game off of each other. So we should, in theory, get a 3rd game. But you
Oh.
got to trust the system.
but we mean against Fnatic, though. Who do you think has the best shot of giving Fnatic a run for their money?
I would. Okay, that's difficult because we haven't seen a lot of clutch for the last couple of,
Right.
of days. They sort of did all their games in the beginning and they looked really strong. But then towards the end of the whole thing, they seemed to sort of taper off a little bit. Whereas low tech, it was different. They were sort of like going up throughout the entire group stage. So I actually don't know. I'd have to wait until we see them play against each other.
Yeah. If anything, I would just say I don't know how. Well, let me actually see how the KL SEA qualifier went because I want to see who Fnatic had to face to ultimately take that major position.
It was TNC. Well, they beat TNC, and then TNC took the 2nd slot, I believe.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
think
correct.
so.
So then in the group stage, Fnatic were up against SGD, Tigers, and Mineski.
And they, like, I don't think they lost a
They
game.
didn't lose a
Yeah,
single game. They went
stopped
4-0.
Did
So
they-
Clutch didn't even participate in this KL Southeast Asia qualifier.
They were maybe in open qualifiers. I don't know if it was the same roster. I think they were in open qualifiers. It was maybe a different roster. If you go to the open qualifier tab for
Yeah,
it,
let's see.
and it should even show the rosters they had at the time.
Open qualifier number 1, Clutch did not play. Open qualifier number 2, Clutch did not play.
Okay, maybe they just didn't have their roster put together in time then.
Okay.
Maybe.
So then I'm going to say that Clutch has the best shot of going toe-to-toe against Fnatic based off of literally nothing. But they didn't lose to them in KL, so
They didn't win
Yeah.
against them either.
that is true.
Low Tech played in some of those qualifiers.
They did,
I know,
yeah.
And they didn't look great when they first formed, but it looks like Low Tech now as a team has become together much better and are looking stronger. Took some time to get there.
DeToNator? Gonna be Weaver by MP. Love this hero. Loves it a lot. Rubik. Maybe
Rubik.
by DJ.
Yeah, we'll see who ends up on that. But yeah, probably DJ.
What do you think about Jabs as a drafter?
He's great. I think he's amazing captain. I think a lot of the success Mineski had last year was when he was captaining, from what I know around the team. And I think he was never really considered from the outside perspective as like the captain, but there was definitely a period like from talking to Winter who's coaching them, like Jabs was the kind of the guy in charge and making a lot of good decisions.
But he's young.
Yeah, he's very young but a very smart guy.
Oh,
I think he's at least that's the impression I get.
Wasn't Jabs the one who had that his girlfriend recently won some tournament or something like that.
Yep.
That was a great picture.
Yep. Oh, and he tried.
Wait, which one was it? The picture or the video?
The
I didn't
video
see a
where
video.
he got like slapped by his girlfriend. 'Cause
Whoa.
He tried to like take the trophy.
Oh,
or
man, I
something.
didn't see
I don't
this.
think she slapped. I'm pretty sure she was just like playfully, like
Yeah,
just
it
messing
was-
with him and everything.
It was a lighthearted slap, but
Yep.
I didn't see that. No, I just saw him in the harem picture.
okay. No, he was also being put down by his girlfriend in
I
another
see.
video,
Yeah.
which is pretty entertaining.
She's trying to.
I'm trying to
video
find
to
it.
the
I don't know.
keyboard.
This-
It's
he's
Jabs.
probably on his Facebook, right?
Just search,
I
Harlem.
search Reddit.
I don't think it was
Jabs
him.
or
Just
something.
go onto Reddit. You'll probably find it.
Okay.
Come on, Tsunami. I thought you were a meme connoisseur here.
I am, but I
Yeah,
know
but it's,
Southeast Asia memes usually they live more on Facebook kind
That's
of.
true. Yeah, no, this
Yeah,
one
that's
was
true.
on. I only found it because it was on Z Reddit.
Yeah, I kind of like the word you use,
I-
connoisseur.
I only spotted it on Reddit too. I didn't see it on Facebook, so I don't
Okay.
think this one circulated Facebook as much.
It's kind of funny when the
Oh,
Southeast Asian people are so into Facebook, including me. Like, it's literally. Oh no! Look at it.
Are you gonna play the video? Should
Yeah,
we put
yeah,
on the
yeah.
screen for everyone?
Wait, let me put it in a way that I think the.
Wait, you gotta. There
There
we
you
go.
Oh, he gets the ear pinch.
The traditional Asian ear pinch.
Apparently, the context was
His
Jab's girlfriend won a lady tournament. This happened to Jabs after Jabs tries to ask for the cash prize she got.
Jabs, man.
He wants a cut.
Yeah. It's like I'll teach you
He
or
helped
something.
coach.
Coach Jabs.
Maybe he was
Yeah.
teaching her how to draft. I
And
don't know
then
who was
the-
drafting
And
for
then the
us.
picture was
Oh, there's the harem.
King Jabs.
Oh god.
So he enjoyed his time off, it seems.
Yeah. Very smart guy.
It's all good.
Smart guy, yeah. That's one word.
Pretty close to him though.
Yeah. What's he like as a kid?
He's a good kid.
Good kid.
Smart and funny, energetic. We spent our flight back from Canada together. That the one that he went to the TI, and yeah, it was fun flight. Yeah, that's nothing much about this boy. He's just a good boy with energy, and really high passionate about Dota 2.
I can believe that.
That sounds like a good recipe to be a good Dota player. Like I feel like as if there's like some crazy stuff about you as a person that stands out. You know, that's what people like. That's not good for playing Dota because it's like a distraction.
Right.
He loves to party too. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
well, right.
Ah,
God dang it, Zach. I was just trying to have his back.
Always gonna spoil the good parts.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a great time in the in Genting. Actually, we all have great time in
We all
Genting every year.
I won a lot of money at the casino. Genting Casino was very kind to me.
yeah. So
I just woke up the next day after a night I remembered most of, but not all of, with suddenly a wallet full of cash.
yeah, the cash.
I was just like, what happened? What did I do last night?
Wow, that's the best way to woke up with. Like, what the hell? So much cash. And then
Usually
I
it's the
barely
opposite.
have moments I'm sober on that mountain. it's all the time, 24/7, and it was like people just look at Genting as the as a trip to party and just to start the project for the year, because Genting was like in January, so that's where the place we go and we started to chat. Hey man, what you doing this year and stuff, and it's pretty much started from there.
Yes, sir.
It was good. If you have time, you should go. Cold weather,
Yeah, so I've
Yeah,
heard. It's like
good.
the Vegas of Southeast Asia.
good
Yep.
peeps.
I can't compare though. I've never been to Vegas. I think Vegas would be 10 times better. Genting's a bit out there. It's like up in the mountains. There's like literally nothing outside.
It's
of
different.
I mean,
Oh, Vegas. That's exactly
middle
Vegas.
of the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at
I
least Vegas has like lots of things to do. But Genting, like you can definitely run out of things to do after I think 2 days.
They don't have like
Yeah.
shows going on or anything like
I
that.
I think they do, but you sort of have to plan your trip around the shows, not the shows planned around
I
you.
see, I see.
So
Last big TA.
that's not last pick.
Oh yeah, thought.
4v4, new mode.
It's alright, we
We've,
got you, Cyclopzz.
You know, Fnatic, they were too good. We're handicapping them. They only get to play with 4 people. Not 4v4. They're playing 4v5, in fact.
maybe Elder Titan is too big, so it was like, oh, 5.
And we'll probably get a pause tip telling us about how Lina and Crystal Maiden are sisters, as Yoshimoto DeToNator has chosen both of them.
Mm-hmm. So I guess, yeah, the TA versus Lina matchup going to be in the mid lane. And Fnatic looking for an Ice hero last. Maybe AT could be his hero. I've seen him play core AT.
I could see that.
Is that a good thing for team Yoshimoto DeToNator to reveal their mid laner a bit too soon at a 3rd pick?
They could still, like, well, actually, no, they couldn't do Nyx's core.
That's what I was
it has to
thinking,
be Lina. Well, I guess they could do safe lane Lina and send Necro mid, but both of those get bodied by TA.
Well, we could see Necro off lane, Lina safe lane, and then pick a mid last.
That's also true, yeah.
I really like that.
Wow,
TA
but that
pick
would be
though.
so weird, man.
Yeah, that would be weird. I think they need some real damage here and something to hit buildings with.
I mean, all 10 days of this tournament, we always see people hiding the mid lane for the last
Yeah.
pick. It's pretty much like the everyone just do that. It's becoming a meta stuff. The order of the pick.
Well, we'll see what Jabs chooses to ban. If he's expecting this Lina to be mid, then he'll probably ban out some safe lane hero. But if he thinks that this Lina may convert into a safe lane Lina, then he'll probably ban out a hero like Huskar.
Okay.
That was a good ban though, because Huskar would have at least burned through the refraction charges.
Yeah.
Because outside of that, there's nothing that detonators have to really cut through refraction charges. Maybe outside of Frostbite, but there's going to be a BKB.
Yeah, Oscar would have been a great hero this game. They've limited ways to deal with him. When he gets the halberd against the TA, it gets really rough.
They could still do something like an Ember for DeToNator if they want to
Yeah.
substitute in a different mid hero.
I think
Yeah,
the
that's
Husker would be great even if you decide to play it safe lane. Is the thing here too. Like you could just it still counters the TA in the mid game.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Alright, last 30 seconds for Team Fnatic. They still need another core.
see that Pangolier, man.
Weaver.
Nice.
I would hope so. I thought my pick on the compendium for most picked hero at TI8, I picked Pango because I thought Pango was super slept on, and it was his time to shine.
Turns out he was super Garbo.
I think he's still slept on though.
You think so?
I think
those
Ice
Pango
has
picks were game losing.
I think Ice has good taste in heroes, and he wouldn't spam a bad hero.
It's gonna be MP Mirana once
seen
again.
spamming a
while
bit of
Ice
techies and stuff, you know. You
That
think
is
techies
going
is
for
I
the
think
underrated?
Techies is slept on.
Okay.
I think in North America, I saw Robot Vices playing it every once in a while in Kings Cup NA.
So I
Yeah.
suppose
Where's his team right now?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I'm guessing this is Ice Weaver then?
Yeah, probably. Or Mirana. They kind of both heroes can play safe lane or off lane.
I guess if MP took the Mirana last game, it's more likely that he'll be playing it again this game.
True.
I don't like one thing about Yoshimoto DeToNator lineup in this one is I always mention about not so balanced. They relies a lot on the magic at the moment, and they just close their lineup with the Faceless Void with no real tanker.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's good as far as giving you some team fight and ways to catch and lock down Mirana Weaver, who are elusive heroes, but does still feel a bit dicey.
Well, it is still support Lina.
Oh, whoa!
Wait,
Support
who's
Lina
playing?
and Core Nyx.
Core
yeah.
Nyx.
Okay.
Wait, who's playing the Void? I can't see.
Luciano, they're one position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Safe lane Void.
So Necro will be in the mid, and then offlane Nyx as a core.
This kind of lineup of DeToNator, you can't afford to lose the early game.
Which their laning phase is better than it was last time. Mid lane is going to be a wash. Abed is going to trash that, but the side lanes aren't as miserable as they were in game one.
I like this. Ice has adopted the SEA way. He's added the looking for team at the end of his name.
I saw that. Meanwhile, Luciano and Raging Potato are like, dude, what the hell? The free agent list can't be this jammed up right now.
Oh, man. I mean, Luciano's still got his old team tag
he
on,
does,
so
right?
he's got to get his shit together. I mean, I guess some of these players are only very recently joining DeToNator.
Right.
Like 2 weeks ago, was Winter and some others. Like Excalibur was playing.
I like Fnatic Abed costume is the black TA.
Yeah, I call that the Dishonored TA.
Dishonored?
Have you ever played that game? She looks like Emily Caldwin from Dishonored 2.
Oh really? No, never. It looks nice.
And this Core Nyx looks nice in terms of cosmetics, but I don't know how it's going to be looking in this game. At most, it annoys Ice. Nyx versus Weaver is always kind of an irritating matchup for Weaver. But I don't really see Mirana having any trouble with the Nyx. There's no one really worth mana burning that much.
3 Agi cores.
Right.
But I guess maybe you look at that and like, is 3 agi cores really that good? You've got 3 single target physical damage cores on Fnatic's side.
Yeah.
And then DeToNator supports are quite flimsy as well. They don't really have any way to defend themselves.
Well, we're going to find out how it works out. And by we, I mean Danelie. She's
Yes.
going to
We're
show
gonna
us.
go into the draft. That's big, not draft, in the game.
Yay!
Down, down, down.
Oh man, just finished that one. I'm getting high. Yeah, but it might be quite long.
Do you
Like-
listen to music and stuff before you start like a cast or something to hype yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
What's your go-to song or type of music or
If you're about to cast grand finals of something, what are you
Indie
going to listen
rock.
to? Indie
grand
rock.
finals of TI?
indie rock.
You listen to indie rock?
You listen to music, I feel the crowd. The crowd should be enough to rile you up already.
No, I
No?
have music playing big part in my show.
Okay.
Yeah, even before or during the break in my remote commentating, playing big part. Alright, on top now, Xyclopzz is gonna run away.
Team intros are also a big part.
Okay.
Cyclops.
Oh, sorry. Fnatic on the Radiant side, but well, let's take a look at the rune fight first. I think it's gonna be 2 runes. No, maybe
Oh,
not.
Jabs
2
is gonna
runes.
steal this one.
Jabs got it.
Yeah.
So it's actually 3
Another
for
Radiant.
Team DeToNator.
Will
Not
he
bad.
pay?
No. Do
Oh,
you
he
think
didn't even have to telekinesis for it.
Nope.
Jabs gonna get away with that?
He's gonna get away with it.
Okay, the pause. Fnatic on the Radiant side, Jabs on Rubik, Arbet on Templar's Assassin, the DJ on Elder Titan, MP on Mirana, and Xyclopzz look for Team on Weaver.
And on the Dire, we've got Luciano on the Faceless Void, Ben-Hur on the Necrophos, Raging Potato on the Lina, RR on Crystal Maiden, and Sam H on Nyx Assassin.
All right.
Looks nice.
Where's that CM Lena tip?
Yeah, I know. I'm
Where is
scrolling
it?
through it.
Hey,
Where is it?
hey, you know, I
They're
just
sisters, we know.
I just subscribed to Dota yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
You subscribed?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened? Did something change?
I don't see anything.
What are you talking about? What's the win rate now? What?
No, that's not my
Oh, wait,
ID.
no, this isn't your account. This is
not
my
ID.
account. I don't have it, actually.
it's on your computer though. That's my
okay,
account.
let's
I
see.
got
FA.
Dota Plus.
Oh, man. DeToNator already has a 56% win rate to win.
Oh,
They like the draft.
They like the draft.
There's certain heroes. The TI was Spectre. Dota Plus loves
Oh,
Spectre.
okay.
No, that's 66% because 3 Barry runes.
No, but then it should
Oh,
be
it's
Radiant
Fnatic.
because
Yeah,
Fnatic
I
got the
know.
3 bounty runes.
I thought the runes were equal.
No, the rune was.
I
It was
thought
3 for
runes
it
those.
was
were
2
equal.
2. It was 2 2.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
two-
must
be
yeah,
colorblind.
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Whoops.
Never mind. Okay, we're all on crack.
So what is it? It was 2-2? What?
Yeah, it's 2 2.
2-2.
I
Okay.
told you it was 2-2. My goodness. You're delusional.
Day 10. It's just
Yeah.
we get messed up.
You know what you need? You need a monster in your life.
I'm tempted to. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's.
just an
I've
I'm
already
already
put a lot of caffeine in my system.
I'm
but-
already chugging through mine.
Oh, is this?
Do you drink
rehab?
coffee normally, GoDz?
Not too much. Not too much.
But you.
Oh, I don't think we've got any rehabs.
Do you think? Are there anyone who overdosed on coffee?
I don't think such a
Like-
thing is possible. I mean, caffeine is, a little
Like-
bit.
20 coffee a day?
Yeah, I mean, you'd get very jittery, but I don't think you'd die.
I think that might die. 20 coffee a day.
All right, I need a recommendation. Should I go for this blue, ultra blue, or the red, the mean red? No, ultra
Mean
blue
red.
or ultra red.
There's none of that
They're
pipeline.
ultra.
Danelie was raving about
I-
the pipeline
Oh,
I
recently.
had the
yeah.
pipeline punch. It was
You
decent.
did.
I like the. It's juicy. I want one of the
Then
like
go, for
straight
Danelie,
up
the, go for the
energies.
blue this time.
You're
Go-
getting addicted to it.
You went for
ultra
the
blue.
You went for the red, the pipeline
Oh.
red.
This blue is a good color. It's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
You
color.
gotta
good
slow
shade of blue.
It
down.
looks frosty.
I think
Yeah.
that one's a sugar-free one, right?
It is. So I'm being healthy. Monster supports a healthy lifestyle.
If you don't like your sugar.
Slow
I
down,
love sugar there.
people. You guys are really getting addicted
Mm.
on Monster.
Tasty.
Hey, is that someone's stomach?
You heard that? That was mine. I saw it said, and there was this quiet second. I was like, "Did you guys hear that?"
That's quite loud, though.
Why did you give Rob all your food if you're this hungry, gods?
No, that was the food post food burp.
Okay, I got you.
That wasn't the growl.
Settling out.
Yeah, the mid lane already arrived to the lane. Is
Man,
the
Lena is pissed about this bounty room. She's still following Jabs.
Come on, man.
I think
Let
bottom
it go.
Lena's more needed there more than Rubik
right?
is. Because Rubik's not there to dominate the lane.
What the hell is Rubik gonna do to a Nyx assassin? Nothing.
Okay, right now she let it go. Top lane, two lane. I'm sorry, dual lanes of Fnatic DJ on the other Titan and Xyclopzz on the Weaver, with the Luciano faces Roy and RR Yoshimoto.
Is Rubik trying to snipe
no.
Curry?
Nah, if he had come a little bit
Okay.
earlier, he would have. Now he's just TPing back to the lane.
Japs and MP on the bottom, Mirana and Rubik. This lane is quite dangerous for both parties. Whoever strike first or have a better positioning is gonna get the first blood, definitely.
I bet it's so good with those side blades.
Oh, Ben, her. Gotta be super careful.
Oh, dive in on the top lane already. RR Yoshimoto is the target, getting attacked by Xyclopzz. Don't be another Shiguchi can just kill that Crystal Maiden.
Some players are so good at that, where you can attack heroes on the tower without
don't
drawing
draw
aggro. Yeah. There's a way you do it. I've seen videos. I'm just like, that's too hard for me.
Right.
I'm a casual gamer.
Offlane players are by far the best at it. I've
Yeah.
noticed.
Like, Xyclopzz got 2 right clicks in there without drawing aggro.
Mid players are not very good at it. Somehow, like every single time I watch a mid player diving, they can't manipulate aggro as well as offlane players. I don't know what it is.
Abed doing fine in the middle lane. Meanwhile, Ben her just have to keep dodging left and right from side blades.
Yeah, not the easiest lane for Necro, but not the worst as well.
Yeah. Level 3, Abed level 3 as well. Now the man fight against the Menher.
Nick's doing well bottom though. 11 CS to Mirana's 8 CS. Definitely
Just gotta try on
good
top.
lane.
Maybe doing some harass on top. DJ is
DJ has
spamming
plus
his
84
absent top.
damage right now.
Yeah, you
Is
better
he
be
stacking?
careful.
Not stacking.
Oh, Ice, pop the magic stick. Shiguchi, Ice, first one to go down by Luciano. However, DJ dives in and died too. He get the kill before, but it's gonna be hella experience for Luciano.
Bit expensive to grab that kill.
Yeah. Solo XP for the Void. I think he was in range for it.
Yeah, he got solo XP, and then he got the Elder Titan experience as well.
Abed also having a tough time against Benher in the middle, much because of the aura. Both Arcane aura and also the Heartstopper aura. Bottom lane, Mirana getting strike here, like strike array, and also stuck with an impel. But he walked away safely.
MP is very disciplined at how he uses his Mirana leaps. I feel like a lot of Miranas is like, I'm in trouble, hit the key.
Yeah.
But MP's like, if I'm not gonna die, I'm not gonna press it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It would have just saved him, like, one less right click would have
Yeah.
happened.
Top lane, they
Exactly.
go in for the faces void. Can they finish him? Yes, they can on this time around. Ice got him. Meanwhile, Rating Potatoes strike jabs at the bottom.
Okay.
Seems to be a very good early game for Team DeToNator on this one, unlike the previous game.
Yeah, the Void dying there is not great for them, but up until then, top lane be going well for them. Mid's close to being even right now. I think as you're happy it can be is how that's going, and then bottom lane, yeah, it's getting kills now.
Middle lane, harassing power. Oh, getting denied by Benher. Side blades attack on him. Turns on a refraction. Oh,
We're gonna get that creep.
yeah.
Raging Potato finds DD Rune bot, but a Radiant Ward
Ice.
scouts out her movement.
Yeah.
Ice also playing very aggressive on top. Shugushi's already.
And he gets time locked.
Yeah, it was the time dilation that kills him just now.
That's
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That is 207
Damn!
bonus damage.
My goodness!
Oh
Look at
my
that
God.
damage from the right hook.
how many stacks has he got? Can we have a little look at this dire
Oh.
jungle around him?
It's just one.
Okay.
I think he's just been going to town in the small camp. I think it was that small, tiny kobold camp.
That
Okay.
right hook was harder than Pakil. Goes for him.
Production love that one.
It was a hell damage. Now, meanwhile, bottom, a bloodbath fight comes out, and
nice
they get rid of that
carapace.
Arena first, and now it left with Nix's scene, and also Japs on the Rubik. Race to the body rune, getting body blocked by Nix's scene.
Oh.
Damn it! Oh, that's kind of cheat, man. You're supposed to
There's
run.
no honor with this
Yeah.
next
he
assassin.
tripped him up.
And I feel like we're at Genting just playing the slots.
Homie
already.
It's
tried
just
to
like, you know,
tie
you
his
can't do
shoelaces
that.
together.
Wait, what? Who owns that? We can't see who it's owned by because of the sponsors. We love you, sponsors. MP.
MP.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Jeremy.
the game is getting interesting on this one. But however, Arbet doing very good with the TA in the middle, top lane.
192 damage.
Going for the Luciano.
Yeah.
Side start attacking on the Yoshimoto.
He's not stacking his camp. He's not stacking that traditional hard camp. He's stacking these two next to the shrine.
Diving in, aiming for that RR. Danelie attack is ready. Double attack. Come on, one hit. Shooting the swarm. Follow up with the RR. He's dead, but he's still keeping the Chukuchi though. 2 seconds to the next Chukuchi.
So yeah, the way I think it's one of those things, like the really good ET players, you can have that spirit come across and hit like all the neutral camps as it pulls from like the shrine. So you get the 2 by the shrine, the small camp, and you can even get the big camp.
I think he's even going for the ancients as well, because TA has obviously been stacking her ancients for her own purposes.
Yeah, there's so many things you can get damage off of.
Yeah.
What's the build?
And then you get to reapply it because your next spirit you can just
it's already off cooldown immediately.
Exactly.
What's the build on RRCM? Is it only Nova and... Yeah, he's got no points in Bite. Okay.
Nova, no Frostbite.
I think it's hard to... I mean, you can go 1-1-1, but you don't really have the mana pool to support it.
Yeah, it just seems like there were certain circumstances when they're tower diving her.
Yeah, it would have been...
Would have saved her.
Given that they're playing this lane a bit more on the defensive side.
Do you think DeToNator might rotate the Lina up top to sort of help out that top lane? Because they're under a lot of pressure.
I think I want to give Sam H some kill potential when he hits level 6. Maybe I think Sam H could go up there when he hits 6, which could happen pretty soon. But yeah, if you want to rotate 3 heroes to lane at this stage, you have to be getting kills. You can't just be doing it to, you know, secure some farm.
Go for Sam H. Fnatic MP, dropping a Star Storm and also an arrow. Light Strike Range is going to connect on that Piranha and also the Impale. Dropping quite low already for MP, but he haven't died yet. He goes in, he leaps in, aiming for that Sam H. Walking away. Be careful because Lina is still on the sideway. Light Strike Range this time not going to connect. Dropping a Star Storm behind the tree line. A very good spot for MP. He's jumping in. Wow, what a skill MP. He picked the place to fight. This is perfect for this fight. Sam H walking away.
Soon.
Not a leap comes out.
Oh my. MP plays that so well, even though he like misses the initial leap arrow. It's not like a guaranteed hit, but he just knows when to leap in and throw those Star Storms.
Yeah, every single time. Like, I don't know if he knows how many points Ryan Carapace is now. More damage, 200, no,
and
261 bonus damage
the
right
middle
now.
as well. Bend her.
Is he going to reapply it?
Only survive with the ghost round at the moment.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, on
he can't dive
top.
tower, so he's going to just go get the damage back from the camps.
Yeah, this is pretty obscene.
Nothing.
And then TA is going to be so happy with all
Shooting
these
an arrow.
stacks.
That was kind of sharp arrow, but luckily the Raging Potato dodged that. And now Light Strike Array comes out. Mirana cover everyone with the Moonlight Shadows. Dropping a Star Storm, aiming for the Raging Potato. Another leap comes out. A Light Strike Array on the ground, on himself. But still cannot run away from MP Mirana. No more leap, but he still got a Magic Wand. Shooting an arrow. And a Star Storm. This lane was destroyed by Japs and MP.
Yeah, they had that rough start, kind of, but they have bounced back, and since Mirana got levels, they've crushed it.
Spirit's coming back. How much does he have? 243 bonus damage. Punch someone.
Yeah.
He's so fast also. He has 505 move speed.
One hit, man. One hit.
One punch.
Oh, he's run out. Sorry.
This is. I'm going to have to like check this out. I don't think I've watched an ET be this aggressive with stacking on near the shrine at least. Usually I see ETs that are like they stack that hard camp next to the lane itself, and then they just stack it over and over again, and then maybe they would venture into the small pole camp.
Yeah, I see.
But the shrine business is.
Ooh, look at that damage.
Oh, first time using the Chrono Fear from the Faces Void Luciano, but the rest of the follow-up damage has been stunned by the Echo Storm. Danelie attack, easy kill.
Punch.
Level 7.
Punch.
Weaver's the decoy.
Punch.
Oh my god, pack kill. Let's go, come on.
DJ!
The pride of Philippines. DJ, let's go. One hit only, running out of the time walk. Just let DJ do. Come on.
DJ's just walking all over these supports. It's like one punch man, all of them to the...
Yeah.
My god.
ET's a fun hero to watch.
This is very entertaining.
We get the crazy ET team fights later on. Has it all. All stages of the game. Fun to watch.
Meanwhile, all the... Yeah, it's really fancy to watch all these players like DJ and stuff. While the backbone of the team like Jabs and as a Rubik, still doing well with all his duty.
And that's like a dream hero to have your 5 position who used to be a mid/4 position playmaker on.
Yes.
If you can have Jab on a Rubik playing 5 and you're getting away with it, he's going to have an impact later on.
Luciano, are they really want to chase down that Luciano?
He steals the other bounty run. He knew he couldn't get the one on his side, otherwise ET would have stomped him.
They really look to destroy the top lane, as you can see from the obstacle walls behind the tower 1, and also the path that route the path to top lane too.
Necro's keeping up mid for the most part, only 300 gold behind TA. And that's after TA's been farming the stacks, it looks like.
Yeah.
Goes in. Side.
She's sharing the experience though, so Rubik manages to hit level 6.
Yep.
Power dropping quite low.
Couldn't contest those in the end. Lena was nearby, but may just drop a ward down for some vision.
Drops a ward, but doesn't actually block the camp. And then she places another one in the mid lane.
Okay.
She, I already ran out of the time lapse. He did it just to get a little HP back just now. DJ level 6 with his ultimate. Xyclopzz still stuck with the tower, just want to take it down. Raging Potato strike in the middle, very nice strike back on this one. Faces Void deny the tower on top and just go straight for that Xyclopzz. Samage as well. Samage level 7, turn on his carapace, trying to stun, but didn't hit.
Chronosphere was on cooldown for like 1 second, or he might have thrown it.
MP at the bottom lane, level 9. Such a good farm. Back to the top. They're aiming for that Luciano once again. Impale connected to the Elder Titan. Chronosphere comes out. They really want to commit this kill. Luciano. Oh no. They can't find no detection. Now Luciano still got a time lapse though. Should not be worried about him. But what we should worry about is this guy, Samage, turn on the spike carapace and also getting telekinesis. Stop Fate Bolt, miss the impaled. Xyclopzz attacking the Samage, Reaper Sign in order to stop him. That was not intent to kill.
They still don't have detection.
Still no detection. Supports need to move in because what we have here is all 3 core players of Team Fnatic with no detection items. Samage goes in with an impale. Now finally they take down that Fnatic DJ, but they spend a lot of time for that. Telekinesis back in order to stop the Raging Potato from strike from behind.
Danelie doing well here.
Yeah.
Even without the detection. Playing against Weaver Mirana though.
That's what I was thinking. Is it baffling that you don't have detection against these 2 heroes?
Yep.
It's gonna wrap this guy too. Xyclopzz stuck to the tower. Raging Potato looking to strike him from the east side. Comes in with a range, the creeps. Xyclopzz stuck in there. Chuchi just gonna make him alive for a while.
They hit him.
Time lapse maybe.
Yep.
Oh, get some HP back. That's what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, Arbeck comes in to clear them all out. Luciano jumping away. It's your turn now, Fnatic, to just clean them all. Killing spree for Xyclopzz. And Samage is still around there.
Raging Potato getting the tip. He's the guy who baited them in for that. He's the one to blame.
I'm surprised that MP hasn't shown up to anything. Like, I would have thought that at the minimum he would have been able to take the tier 1 bot with all this activity that's been going on in the top lane, but no, he's still quietly chipping away and not necessarily out-farming everyone.
Samage still on the Vendetta status. With his teammate teleported down, looking to go for 2 kills on top on Team Fnatic. DJ and Xyclopzz is there. Now they are chasing for the DJ first. Dead Pulse, Reaper Size in 10 seconds.
And Chrono's up in 5 seconds, so Xyclopzz may get solo chronoed here.
Back to the bottom lane, MP again killing peeps. Oh no, you can't run away from MP.
So many peeps.
Oh my. Yeah, MP is just like out of control now.
I'm enjoying seeing these Weaver Earn builds come into favor. I feel like it's a very handy item to have on Weaver.
Yeah, I think it's specifically being picked so frequently against Necro, because if you don't have any HP, then Necro can just straight up scythe you with 100% HP, and then you're bound to get below the threshold that you'll die under a scythe. Whereas if you have some HP, then that's probably the most practical item to build as a Spirit Vessel, then at least Necro can just walk up to you and scythe you.
Next team fight for Team Fnatic, they need to be careful about Reaper Size
Xyclopzz gonna snipe this courier? No. Oh.
Benher, 1.1k HP. Still kind of hesitate to land his sides. Jump on the high ground, leaving the rest for the others. MP is unstoppable. There's no way Benher just gonna walk in and just reprecise MP like that.
And walking in Reaper side.
Abed.
A bigger kill here.
Abed, yeah. I kind of missed on that one. I was looking at top. And it's Abed was brought down with the Reaper side. That was good.
Going for the bounty rune. Good setup from DeToNator to be ready for it.
Rating Potato, level 9. Kind of surprised with how good he can level up. I mean, he's as a position 4 hero, level 9 is actually not bad.
Oh yeah, he's a pretty
I get a
greedy
pick
player.
here on the Mirana.
Mirana jumped away. They still cannot kill MP.
Ooh.
Mirana, Moonlight Shadows comes out at the same time. Fnatic is gonna strike in the middle, aiming for that Benher.
And he actually comes mid so he can
Echo
get the arrow.
Storm, and also the telekinesis killing spree ended by MP from getting killed to killing spree.
This man is definitely a certified Mirana player if I've ever seen one. Earth Splitter.
Yes, the first time using the ultimate Earth Splitter, just clipped it on the RR. No way! Oh no!
The turnaround.
Oh!
Punch!
No!
And the urn
Oh
maybe
my
saves him there.
goodness.
What a play from Sam H.
Oh my! I was about to say that that's no way Crystal Maiden is gonna get away from that situation. She surely goes out and then that just come out. Jumped in, double impale, and then team up with the Crystal Maiden ultimate. Freezing field.
Good to watch. Still very favored Fnatic odds.
But this game is so fun to watch. Almost 30 kills in around like 16 minutes.
He's got the Mask of Madness now. Solo kill potential. Maybe not on a full health Weaver. See, not the easiest of kills. And this full Spirit Vessel completed. Mentioned against the Necrophos, very good. And just in general against a Void, it stops you from being solo killed. It's a lot. The Vitality booster component makes this a very handy item on a hero like Weaver.
And offensively, being able to reduce the HP that Necro and Void will be getting from their respective spells. There's a lot of utility.
Top lane,
Does it
smoke popped
reduce
up,
time
just
walk
gonna
heal?
foul that Luciano, jumping on him, Chronosphere.
Okay.
Maybe they can manage to kill MP on this time. Reaper side surely get MP. 7 kill streak ended by Benher. He get a lot of gold and experience, and moreover, it's double kill for Benher.
Yeah, Benher just got a fat wad of cash out of that. 7x kill streak ended on the Mirana, and a whole scythe kill on her as well, so she's dead for like a good minute.
Yeah. I think those odds are really just underestimating DeToNator's draft, because I feel it's way more well-rounded. They've got way better team fight, better control. Fnatic is all single target with
Yeah.
their 3 cores.
Abed jumping away from the impale just to get into a light strike array. However, Abed still managed to get rid of that Nix Assassina. It was brought down by the Rating Potato right after. Telekinesis back into the tower, and also the negative Spirit Vessel just kill him.
I mean, DeToNator's getting some pretty big core kills as well. They're getting rid of Mirana streaks. They've taken down Abed, slowed down the progress of their cores.
I like how DeToNator's playing. I think their draft right now and where the game's at looks slightly better for them. With that said, they're versing Fnatic, so Fnatic will find a way.
Yeah, they're versing Fnatic, and their net worth distribution on their cores is a bit unfavorable compared to Fnatic cores. Like TA, Mirana, Weaver, these heroes can really utilize their net worth, but then you only have Necrophos and Void on the side of DeToNators, whereas Sam H on the Nyx, like, what can you really expect from him?
Yeah, you've kind of got 2-3 positions is, I guess, the optimistic way of looking at it. The
3.5s?
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking the glass half full or half empty, it's either 2 3s or 2 4s, but yeah, they're kind of 3.5s at this point. With both Nyx and Lina sharing the farm. And that's, I think, good for DeToNator where those heroes are at, because Raging Potato's a guy who he's a greedy 4. He wants farm, and he's pretty good at using farm, so I don't mind
very aggressive 4 as well, compared to a lot of other 4s out there.
Which is why he's pushing this lane out and may get punished for it. He has an Aether Lens available.
Lina, on top lane, Rating Potato being aimed by the eyesight side. That mega kills already for eyesight side. Let's take a look in the middle. I'm pretty sure that it will be a big clash soon as team DeToNator is scattering up. Things are looking much better for DeToNator in this game.
Absolutely. Lina dies, but not the end of the world for them. It's more about the Void's farm right now, and Void is finding some decent farm, only a little bit behind Mirana Weaver. Not All too
Mirana,
terrible.
a lot of items on MP at the moment. He already got a Maelstrom. Moonlight Shadow
Jabs
comes out.
walks into a sentry.
Yeah, ready
Oh,
for
the time
his
walk.
own, but that was a bait actually. He just steal the time walk and he get all the HP back. It's now down to how they're gonna initiate on this one. Aiming for that Luciano first. MP strike from the south and Xyclopzz strike from the west.
Void has Chrono, so they need to be a little careful.
Time lapse.
But they win out all the bounty rune exchanges, and that's all they wanted.
So many spam, nobody dies.
Yeah. And for bounty runes, it's kind of like a, what, 1,500 gold swing at this point?
Yeah. That's basically winning a team fight.
Yep.
Top lane Fnatic DJ just echo stomp and push the creep wave to the top tier to tower.
And now
Still
Fnatic,
cannot get any power out on Team Fnatic.
not yet, but I think they're going to be waiting until Abed takes this Roche. He has Desolator completed now. You have Swarm Beetles as well. You have a very easy potential to take a Roche early on.
Waiting for the Roshan, Samich. Still being a Nyx assassin, roaming around and trying to catch over that Luciano. Let's see, can they just combo up and kill Luciano in just one combo?
Oh, the arrow's
Time
so
walked
close.
away, he gained up HP. And somebody stuck in a chronosphere. Luciano start attacking on the Weaver. Running out of the time walks already for Luciano.
Got him.
Shoot them. Got them already. Luciano gone. Now it's time for Team Sam Edge just to run away.
They don't have detection for this.
Bend her on the lower ground, coming out
Oh,
to
they
the date pole, save his teammate for a while. Bend her with a Reaper side, almost kill, actually kill that Abed though. Now the core left is actually MP, shooting people left and
Oh,
right.
Radiant,
Stuck in
zoning.
the right strike ray, and MP, oh,
Oh,
gone.
Fnatic.
Slave.
They underestimated the Lina and the Necrophorus.
Where this Radiant's coming? He's top net worth. It makes sense, but it's just.
He was the one that got the kill
off.
off of the Mirana, right? He took the mega kill streak
Right.
Yeah.
from earlier.
Benher just destroys that fight with his damage output. Void makes a great clutch play. Like, he knows he's like in a terrible spot. He's going to die to this Weaver. He just instantly chronos and does all the damage he can before he dies, and actually kills Xyclopzz with a nice bash at the end. And he ends up dying, but he brings the Weaver down with him. If Weaver time lapses and gets out there, the fight goes horribly wrong.
I'm not sure if I saw this correctly. Sam H managed to get a Spike Carapace off of the Mirana arrow, right? Because I saw Mirana sort of stuck there for a little bit, stuck in a stun animation.
Did you mean whenever,
At the
right
end.
before she died at the end?
Right before she died at the end. She
That
got-
was an LSA.
Oh, that was... No. It was before that.
It's possible.
I might
though.
not remember this correctly.
Whatever the case, Lina's buyback was super value, because I don't think Necro
Yeah.
would have been able to do that by himself. But they now have an answer to TA's refraction through the means of this Radiance.
Yeah, that
And that
was...
Veil
yeah.
of Discord boosts both his damage and the Lina's damage.
Yeah, get rid of support first. Yoshimoto being aimed by Xyclopzz. Now here comes the Echo
Carapace.
Storm. Next scene just gonna run out of Spike Carapace soon. MP shooting an arrow inside, not gonna hit anyone. He just aim for the shrine.
Yeah, Carapace probably stopped a potential splitter into arrow.
That was actually the biggest one of Team DeToNator since game 1. I mean, in that team fight. Savage,
Yes, 4 position Lina is...
Impel already on the Weaver. Time lapse, waiting for that. Time lapse
Yeah.
before he just cast a time lapse. Die because of Light on the Blade.
This Lina's looking pretty scary, I gotta say. Like, I think this Lina's impact with Yule's Aether Lens can be very high in these fights.
Yeah.
Radiant really needs to play around their BKB timings now. Problem is, they're not getting ages. They're meant to be the team getting this first Roshan. Xyclopzz, man, you came in saying it was going to be a 2-1. We don't. I'm probably jinxing it, but
You're jinxing it because they know
Yeah.
this TA trap just scouted out the entire thing.
Let's take a look at this team fight first, because the first big Roshan fight in 2 game series. Here we go, Echo Storm, but he was stopped by Spike Carapace, jabs, hanging around to Telekinesis first. Do you even live on that next assassin? But where's the damage dealer? We are waiting for that. Abed,
they've taken away all this Radiant Vision,
Weaver's
double
back
sentries.
in 3 seconds.
where's my man MP hanging around too?
It looks
Dropping
like
low
they're.
already for the Roshan.
It's really bad if DeToNator like leave this area, but
Oh
the
no,
Roche
they
is so
just
low.
leave.
They've softened it
They're-
up so much.
They have to stay nearby because otherwise TA and Mirana can finish this in no time at all. But I think Fnatic know, Chronosphere could just destroy them here.
smoke up.
DeToNator is inside. Spike Carapace turned on by the jabs. He's trying to bait. Get hit by the negative urn. Here comes the Echo Storm. Let's see
Good
how
shot.
Fnatic is gonna run
Arrow.
around.
Oh,
Oh no! Dive so quick. The main damage of Team DeToNator gone real quick. Black King Bars already on for MP. Go straight for that Luciano, trying to force him away from the Roshan pit. And he get back by the Roshan as well. Luciano, the unlucky man, use Scepter. But how can they follow that up with that? Now finally, Abed finished off the Raging Potato.
You jinxed it, GoDz.
Oh my goodness.
What did you do?
Fnatic was so good at
There's
diffusing
gods.
everything.
I know I'm not a king,
Shit,
but
man.
I want I want some eulogy for DeToNator on this one.
Here lies a team that did not put a sentry ward outside of the pit to make sure that their Roche was happening undetected.
Well, they did eventually.
They
I guess
did
not
eventually,
the start. Yeah,
after
yeah,
it was like
Fnatic.
down to a quarter HP, and then they were like, oh wait.
And having no save against the ET stun, like the ET stuns someone and then an arrow's coming in. Like
Yeah.
Necro, once that ET stun hits, it's just
Game over.
yeah, you're screwed. I think Necro even had a force staff too. You got to dodge it and get away in some fashion because that Necro being bursted just ruins that fight.
This is
Now Abed has a BKB off that fight. MP managing to complete a BKB was definitely very valuable because he was the only person chronoed by Void, and BKB was already activated. So Void was like, "We're great. I can't kill this Mirana now. I can't kill anyone."
wow, man. It's like ability to play under the pressure for Team Fnatic is
Yep.
more,
They're-
much more than Team DeToNator.
Dire is meant to have the advantage around the pit in my mind with the Chronosphere, the Nyx to scout, like this long-range Lina LSA initiation with the Aether Lens. Dire's just got better tools to fight. I mean, ET's amazing. Don't get me wrong; it's one of the best heroes at the pit. But as far as starting a fight, DeToNator should have an edge.
And as far as taking the Roche, though, because DeToNator don't have the best Roche-taking heroes.
That's true.
So even though they may have the advantage, they can't, like, you know, weave in and out, whittle down Roche. Because, like, a quarter HP Roche, if Radiant were in that same position, they would just go in and finish it. And then be like, whatever, if TA dies, it's still worth risking trying to finish it. But, you know, you can't send the Void in. If he gets bashed while Mask of Madness, then he may just straight up die.
Oh my goodness, that might be a one-hit KO on the Crystal Maiden 3 times.
She has a DD rune on this TA.
3
She has
times.
BKB activated.
Goes in, telekinesis out, they're aiming for the Necro
another
as usual.
arrow.
Not again, Necro died without doing single damage.
Lina gets sliced.
Radiance and also the Heartstopper aura means nothing when you are in the graveyard.
Weaver has this Aghanims completed and was like, you guys need a time lapse? No? You're all full HP? Alright, cool, let's push.
This surely gonna be the first set of racks.
It's so tough. This Necro had such a great team fight, but then Fnatic recognized, well, this Necro is actually a big problem. Let's just burst her instead of the rest of them.
Yeah.
So everything looking so much cleaner now from Fnatic.
Just when we thought they might have a chance, then we might go for a 2-1 series, and then this happened in 27 minutes of the game.
Still 2 tier 2s remaining, so they can only take this mid-racks and be satisfied with that.
Don't give up, indeed.
Don't give up.
Yeah, might be some. But yeah, but Fnatic is the kind of team that it's kind of hard for them to throw in the middle game.
That's
It's
unlikely.
really hard for them. But well, we have seen so many big throw in this tournament. You think?
We have.
But we also
We
have not
have.
seen
We have
Fnatic
not
play
seen
yet.
Fnatic yet.
Yeah.
If we'd been seeing Fnatic play in all these games, perhaps we'd see far less
see this
duos.
next arrow again. These combinations are too
Telekinesis
clean.
back. Yeah, it's just gonna get rid of that Nyx scene. Fnatic, the money maker.
They're making the money.
Yeah.
Straight to the Summit 10, perhaps.
Not only for themselves, by the fans around Southeast Asia too, I believe.
Yeah, the people love Fnatic.
Yeah.
It's an institution.
Yeah.
Which is weird because you go into like CS:GO, Fnatic is a tried and true European squad from my memory.
Yep. That's Swedish mostly.
Yeah, Swedish
I don't know if
mostly.
they're entirely Swedish anymore.
I'm pretty sure somebody buy house. Yeah.
I think Fnatic have more Facebook followers than any other team.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Alright. Probably
Quite
quite
the
low for
popular squad.
they've been doing it for like a decade, I think.
Yeah, they're one of the oldest teams in esports.
Long history.
I mean, the original Dota 2 Fnatic was the No-Tail squad from Han.
Yes, that's right.
Oh no, team side Mirana
Ooh,
get eliminated
deleted.
real quicker. They might have a chance here, but jabs are on the south side.
time
Oh
lapse.
my goodness, time lapse. Abed being aimed by the Chronosphere.
He
Can
still
they
has
finish
Aegis.
off? They still have Aegis. Yes, yeah. He's gonna come back full HP, full mana. No worries.
Weaver?
But they don't have MP already.
No, they don't. Maybe it's time to leave.
This
Yeah.
this is actually a one fight by Team DeToNator.
Took them a few
we can
buybacks
say.
though.
Yeah. Cost you your Necro and your Nyx buyback.
Yeah, there's the money. It actually is. It's a wash in terms of money, but XP is pretty useful at this point, getting to those level 20s and level 25s. So it's still a small win for DeToNator. But buyback's being on cooldown now means you're in a pretty risky spot.
And Aegis was set to get claimed in just 1 minute anyway, so they don't really slow down too much aggression. And it looks like they lost all 4 bounty runes as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's I mean, now up to 16k gold. It feels like, you know, just 8 minutes ago, this game was even. At the start of that Roche fight, the game was even in terms of gold. The Roche fight made like a 8k gold lead, and now, since having Aegis, it's gone even worse. A big, quick decline.
Ugh.
Yo, Blink Weaver. I like this.
All right, all right.
This man wants to stay as far from the chrono as physically possible.
This is
It works.
how you play against that void.
Time to go in. Fnatic Arbit, they're grouping up to try and take down the top barracks and finish this game. TA doesn't have any Aegis left, but shouldn't be a problem for them. Let's see first. MP was burst out real quick just now.
Refraction dispels against time dilation.
Oh, is that what she went for?
And what, Frostbite as well? So,
Yeah,
not a bad game for it.
I'm a fan.
Goes up to high ground. High ground can be very, very scary these days.
Yeah, chrono up in 10 seconds.
I knew it that when I play myself. Oh no, aiming for the Templar since he's still got a Black King bar to pop up.
Oh, what an arrow.
Chrono is now available.
Can easy kill the Nyx scene. Down to only 4. No buyback as well for the Nyx. They lost 1 core. Hopefully they are not losing the barracks too, but it's gonna be hard for them to defend this. Arbit, strike on the barracks. Shooting an arrow.
Whoa, jabs, you crazy.
Telekinesis back from the Necro Force. Aiming for the jabs.
He
Dropping
knew what
low.
he was
Come
doing.
on, just keep pushing, man. 1 hit only.
They're doing.
I got
The
siege,
siege
double
creeps,
siege, yeah.
they're going ham.
They don't have to risk it. Arbit's bad. Arbit's just solo pushing at this point. Styling.
17k
Oh, the
ahead
fake?
for Team
Are they
Fnatic.
faking this?
Yeah,
Was
do it.
spotted.
I think they are doing fake B.
Yeah, their entire base is surrounded with sentry wards. So
Any way to come back at this point?
you have to catch Weaver and both the carries inside of a Chronosphere. You have to get like TA, Weaver, and Mirana all inside of a Chrono, and that's literally the
Wow,
only way.
So it's less about them doing something right and Fnatic
Right.
doing
I
something
think
wrong is
exactly.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Because this Weaver item build is basically saying I'm not getting caught in Chrono
Right.
with my teammates.
Well, to make that happen, you better call GG. So hard. So hard to make that happen.
I mean,
man.
I
Like
guess
3 core inside 1 Chronosphere.
You go back in time, let Faceless Void get more experience, and have him hit 25 so he can get the Chronosphere AoE, and then maybe it could happen.
The big Chronosphere.
The big Chronosphere, that's your only way back into it.
Cheese and Refresher Shot can be sold for 500 gold. That should not be a tip. That I don't know about that tip.
That's
That's basically telling people,
irresponsible.
hey, these items can be sold. Just a tip. May want to do it. If someone sold a Refresher on one of my games,
I'd be
fuck,
furious.
man,
We've never had
Get
a
out.
game of professional Dota where someone sold cheese.
I've seen a
for an
cheese
item.
I've seen
sold
cheese
once.
sold. I haven't
Yeah.
seen a
Once.
refresher
At
sold
least once.
before.
How much you get from a Chiso?
500.
It's 500 for both.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if anything, if you really need, let's say BKB, maybe you sell the cheese for the BKB. But most of the time you can just farm the 500.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever you take
Yeah.
Roshan Aegis, you're not like, oh god, no time, need 500 gold.
I'm waiting for that game. Someone sells both the cheese and the refresher shard for that 1k gold to buy something big.
That'd be
You just wait. You just
Yeah,
wait. It'll
refresher
happen
shard.
one day.
Your life is so cheap, man. 500 gold only.
Not me.
How much would you be able to sell them for to actually like tempt you? Like 1,000? I'm not tempted. I want that Refresher.
I would say 1500.
Okay.
1500.
For I think Refresher's higher than cheese for sure.
Yeah. For cheese, I may sell cheese for 1,000.
Yeah.
And I may sell a refresher for 1,500. Reliable gold. If they give it to me as reliable gold. If they give it to me as unreliable, I don't know about that.
Aye. Well,
because then you could like theoretically sell it for buyback, and you give your other carry like the cheese, have them sell it, and they can get buyback as.
oh, Raging Potato looking to do something fancy around here, but he's getting caught down. Raging Potato stuck in there, and he's
getting tipped. That's
a
what.
fancy death. That's a fancy.
yeah, always do some fancy move here. The
Bot
bottom
lane
laner,
Chronosphere.
Luciano Chronosphere aiming for the jabs. Okay, 4 for 4.
He's Arcane Ring. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it's kind of okay. We'll see if it's actually back up.
Well, he's
for
got
high
the
ground
creep
defense.
wave also, so
Yeah.
seems pretty value. Can he get out?
Forcing
Out?
heroes back.
He's out. All right, that's a value chrono.
Okay. That arrow would have landed.
Yeah, the time when Fnatic reached the high ground on the bottom lane, he would have his Chronosphere back.
Which team was MP on last DPC season? Was he on Immortals?
Yes, I believe so.
'Cause if it wasn't them, I'm like, I don't know who it was.
Either that or he may have been coaching, but I think he was on
I think
Immortals.
so, yeah.
Let's see.
The Koreans.
Because he's one of those
make a
guys
really
that
good coach.
he got a bad rap because of his time on Secret, where people kind
Yes.
of pointed fingers at him for their lack of success. But I think he's always been an amazing underrated player. He's has that kind of like no-tell-esque approach, fear-esque to the carry role. Where
How
he's
old is he, by the way?
MP?
He is 24,
There you go.
born in '94, and he was on Immortals last season.
Okay.
Is he Korean?
He's Korean.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's a very good player. And I think last season did not do his skills justice. But hey, that's like a great player to pick up. A guy who just spent a year on a team not doing well. He's going to be hungry for success.
Right. Did Immortals like formally ever let their roster go or anything?
They just silently
Yeah,
disappeared.
they're just like,
Well,
yeah, you're not
they-
on Immortals
Maybe-
anymore.
Maybe that's just how it happens.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think Optic gave like a formal.
They're
like,
coming out and start a big team fight right here. DeToNator, win or die. Going straight for
Hey,
the
they catch
Chronosphere.
Weaver.
Catch 2. Turn on the Blacking Bar as well. Going straight for the nice side. Get rid of 1 course already. Next one gonna be the Temple Assassina. Reaper side. They get rid of 2 cores. Team DeToNator strike outside in a very risky way. But still, managed to pull it out.
Can make it MP.
Aiming for that MP.
Oh,
Spike for the pace. 4 down for Team Fnatic. 1 by 1. Just after, oh my god, how did this happen when they already lost 2 set of racks? They still
Defensive null
fight
field.
on.
No.
Dabs.
That chrono changed the entirety of the fight.
Nice.
Deleting Ice, and then going straight into the TA. That was beautiful to watch, especially if you're cheering for DeToNators. I honestly didn't think they had a chance.
Who's laughing about this Blink Dagger Weaver now? Weaver, Ice is like, dude, this guy's never gonna catch me. The cast animation of Time Walk and Chronosphere. You think I'm gonna get caught by that?
Was Blink up by the way? Or
I'm-
did you just not see it
I'm
coming?
fairly sure it was up.
He's got a refresher queued up on Weaver. Does he know what the cooldown is on Aghanim's time lapse?
Maybe he wants.
He
maybe
wants
it's
it for
gotta
his
be
Blink
faster.
Dagger. he wants to refresh his Blink Dagger, obviously.
Yeah, Blink Dagger's got a longer cooldown.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Wow, the graph just dropped.
Technically, I guess you get double bugs.
Yeah.
Drastically.
It's not.
It's not that great, but it's still double bugs.
I'm gonna say it's pretty bad. But it's
If anything, I would get like that. Why is it not getting an Aeon disc?
yeah, that's the item I was thinking.
Yeah.
Aeon disc.
And the courier gets sniped.
They were trying to scout this Roshan. Oh, they had trap. They didn't
Yeah,
need
I
scout
don't
it.
know. Maybe there's a gem
That's
lying
odd.
around somewhere. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
But this game gets very different because they can't just blow up this Necro with the chain stun because of this Aeon disc. I mean, they maybe can if it's like timed perfectly, where the arrow hits after the Aeon disc procs. And yeah, there was a gem up there.
Well, TA has a nullifier now.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Weaver finds the gem.
Oh, okay. Well,
It was
courier
still-
sacrifice is
still
not
there?
in vain. Why? I can't believe Dire were like, wait, what was the courier doing over here? Did they drop something?
Yeah, I guess maybe they thought it was scouting Roche
Oh, okay.
because it was flying directly towards that
True,
Roche
true.
pit area.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Here we go. Next Chronosphere is online. Some level 25s are approaching. Necro's hit his.
Okay, here we go.
I
The
took the
Moonlight
Death
Shadow
Blitz
decided to fight third with the telekinesis back on the Sam edge. Let's see how they're gonna connect after that. Shooting the Swarm, hit on that Sam edge too. But they
Oh,
can't
MP.
manage
He
to
did
kill
not
anyone.
BKB.
And he's just stuck in there. Oh, nice,
Oh,
using the
nice.
time lapse by the Aghanim Scepter Ice. That was a great save. Now, Benther running out of his ultimate. Maybe it's time for Team Fnatic to find a way to go in.
Arrow?
They might want to wrap around Team DeToNator, maybe from the north, I think, or just sending some flankers to go
They
out
baited
and
the A on
scout.
this.
Luciano in the middle.
He
That's no detections from
he
Team
doesn't get
Fnatic.
Weaver.
That was a great one. Chronosphere come out
doesn't
onto
matter.
turn on the Black King bar, aiming for the
Time
core
lapse.
hero first. Oh, Jabs!
Puts him in the
Copy
second
paste Reno and just use it on them, and they all falls out. What a great Chronosphere copy paste by the Jabs, and it's a team-wide definitely. Benther Yoshimoto slide himself to the higher ground, trying to find a way out, but being chased by the Jabs, he makes the play. Young boy from Bangkok strikes again, and it's a triple kill for DJ.
Yeah, you have to catch Ice. It doesn't matter. In fact, the only reason that TA dies is because he got time-lapsed into Rubik's Chrono. And Void was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll just burn through all your HP all over again.
I was wondering why TA tipped jabs at the start.
Okay, yeah, that was
This
it.
one
I saw the first time. I was like, "Is he congratulating? like, good job stealing that chrono." Because players don't normally do those
It
kind
was
of
a good
tips.
job, but he also got him killed.
It was really well placed because Murano was on the outside. Like, I feel like a lot of times Rubik still chronos. It's like, oh, good, you lock some people down, but you're not
Right.
actually hitting
Lock
them or
me?
killing them. And that Murano was just wailing away on them inside chrono.
My God, this is like 78 kills in 38 minutes.
Yeah,
we
it's brutal.
surely get to 100 kills if the game goes maybe around 10 minutes longer.
Yeah, we'll see how clean Fnatic want to play it. Because they only have one more lane left to siege. And Tier 2 is going to go away for free by DeToNator. I don't think they should buy back to contest this Roche because they don't have Chrono. And he does have an Aghanim Scepter on the Void, so they'll have Chrono in 15 seconds. But I'm pretty sure this... Well, actually, I don't know. With TA dead, maybe they can't take this Roche in 15 seconds. But Void cannot buy back, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Void's buyback is 567 gold away, so he can't buy back for this.
Kapow!
Kapow.
Do you know that I ordered kapow for my
Beef
dinner?
kapow? Yeah, was it
Yeah,
good?
beef kapow.
Yeah, we got Thai food.
Huh?
We got Thai food. For
Yeah.
you. I
you
didn't even
had
think
any?
of that.
I'm gonna happily have Thai food after this
Yeah.
series.
It's like Western Thai food, though. It's not like
Gotta-
proper Thai food.
Gotta rate
It's
it
so
out
good.
of 10.
Yeah.
Gotta rate out of 10.
Yeah, give a review.
Yeah, who knows? It might be
Food
good.
review by Xyclopzz. I'm looking
Dude,
forward
I
to
would
that.
watch that.
I would too.
I would go to that YouTube channel.
Hey, you three, you gotta promise me you will go to Bangkok someday, especially you
you
GoDz, maybe right after the KL
I've been
major.
like 5 times already.
No,
you never
it-
show me
maybe-
around.
You never contact me. How can I know? Yeah, let me know, man. One night in Bangkok, indeed.
One night there is like 5 days. that's one night.
It's. I know what it's like going out there.
Oh yeah, when I I remember back then when I doing the remote casting for the BTS, right? I used to close the show with the One Night in Bangkok song.
Oh, it's a song?
Yeah,
It's a
the
song?
song. Love it, man. Oh, they're just gonna charge inside the middle. Maybe push the creep wave out and maybe.
They have no creeps bottom, so that tier 2 tower is just stopping anything.
Yeah, I don't know what
kind of.
Ice was doing. Ice was pushing bot, and then he saw the rest of his team walking up mid. He's like, oh, I gotta save your dumbasses. And now they're going back to Roche. But...
Good idea.
I don't know. Void is back in 10 seconds.
They kill it fast enough, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out maybe.
No way boy can follow up with this.
There's no
There's no shrine. You're right, yeah.
yeah.
So if there's no shrine top, then there's no chance they can contest
It's
this.
totally fine. Uncontested Roche at this point. Maybe some hero could get there like a Nyx to try and steal it or something, but that's probably not going to work.
They'll never find you.
The CM Lena tip is just not here.
I've been scrolling through it for ages. Oh, whoa! Oh, I just got it!
Oh, because you're talking about
There
it.
we go.
There we go.
Jeremy's still trying to find it.
Sisters, there we go. That's what everyone
I
needs
saw
to know.
that ending from miles away.
I hope Droog has shared that on the Russian stream.
Jabs.
Jabs. That's all you. Dak.
Jabs.
Dak.
Yeah.
That's Dak.
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 So
Dak.
what the
Not
coup?
Dak. Dak.
Not clock. What is it?
So what the
It's
coup?
crab.
Oh, I thought it was Coop.
No, K-R-U-B
Cup.
means like
K-R-U.
crab. It's like A-R.
So what the crap?
Yeah, that
okay,
was a
crab.
good accent,
Thank
mate.
you, thank you.
Not bad,
Sawadi crab.
actually. Not bad, not bad.
Not Crub. Swati Crub.
Yeah.
Frick
Swati
crab.
Crab.
That's the American way of pronouncing it.
So
Yeah.
what the crap?
So what do you
Yeah,
have?
it's so swag.
What up, my man? So what do you crab?
I love that. I love that. Yeah,
I'm becoming Thai already.
Yeah, I'll surely, have
me out,
that.
man.
Yeah, I'll surely.
I'm gonna get beat up by some Thai gangs. The Thai gangsters are gonna come for me.
Oh my god. Well, at least I'm friends with a Mexicano yesterday.
Fitting right in here in LA.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an easy aces and a cheese.
Hey, just TA, cheese
yeah.
to the Mirana.
From Mirana.
One lane remains.
Come on, man. This guy faces void.
It's not
Chrono's
easy to
here.
get that last lane. Void can just set up for that Chrono maybe.
Wow, as long as Xyclopzz is just chilling, I think he's in good shape. He's level 25 now. He's got Shikuchi 200 movement speed. If you get caught in a Chrono with Blink Dagger and Shikuchi movement speed, you're doing something wrong.
Shikuchi.
Shikuchi.
Yeah.
Shucky.
Yes. Oh, no. Comes in, plays a sentry, very nice preps by the RR.
I don't know why Abed is doing
See
this.
all the invisible heroes. Sam is getting too close, I think. They start to fight off with the Frostbite and also the Impale, everything on that Abed. Spent 2 skills already, but don't forget that Abed still have an Aegis.
Yep. Oh my god, Void just, Rubik just stole Chrono.
What?
How the hell does
Again?
that even happen?
He tips him.
How does that even happen?
I guess he forgot to time
He
block.
hasn't used any spells since respawning, I guess.
I believe, mechanically speaking, you are correct, GoDz.
Now they are so
Or he
confident to go
chronoed
up on the
his
high
creeps.
ground. Rubik's jabs is getting in positions. And now he goes jumping in and Chronosphere aiming for the next scene first. The first call goes down without a jam. Chronosphere, oh my goodness, the genuine Chronosphere even worse than the copy-paste Arena one. My goodness. And Scepter, once he touched down, he's gonna go down with all the spells of Team Fnatic, but she will bend her at his very last moment. Time lapse to save Ben to save the MP once again. Pretty much all the hope has been lost for Team DeToNator. They die right in front of their fountain. And that's gonna be a GG call from Raging Potato.
Damn. Pretty handy when this is your 5-position player.
Yeah.
Like, how many 5 positions out there can make plays like jabs? I would
many.
say maybe 1 or 2 in the world.
My 5, I spend more time on Graveyard than being in field. That's how my 5 do.
Oh, that last Chrono though.
Whew,
that was...
What a great game.
Jabs, man, what a player. That guy just owned.
Even though it's pretty one-sided series, like 2-0, but I think the second game of the series was so good to watch.
Yeah,
both the games are fun to watch.
Yeah.
Watching Fnatic do those, I mean, the arrow combinations have been consistently great in both games, and I think you need to start considering to ban Mirana, which is unprecedented in Southeast Asia, because then how are you going to get all these Nyx and Pugna and Necro bans in if you're banning out a Mirana? But against Fnatic, you need to know your audience, and in this case, you need to know that MP is just way too good on this hero.
Oh my, yeah, it's all about skills. It's individual skills and ability to handle the pressure for team Fnatic. Obviously they have more.
Yeah, I mean, they have the best offlaner in Southeast Asia for sure. Some people would even say one of the best, maybe top 2, top 3 in the world. Best mid in Southeast Asia. Best support duo, best 4. They have the 2 best 4 positions in Southeast Asia on one team.
Yeah.
Oh my
One
God,
of them's playing 5. And then I think MP, I don't know if you'd say he's the best carry because of the role he plays, but he plays a necessary role in this team. He's not looking to be the star player.
Right.
You can't have 5-star players, but it turns out you can have 4-star players and then MP to bring everything together perfectly because MP's freaking good at Dota 2.
Yeah.
I don't know, you make it sound as if it's like 4 stars plus
I-
MP.
It's like...
Well, it's not like a Raven. Like, if you had a Raven on this
Yes.
team, then you'd be
It
like,
would
oh,
be-
it's 5-star players.
But that'd be a bad thing. This team would
I
be worse
agree.
with Raven.
I agree.
But who
I
knows,
think
maybe this
MP's
brings out the best of MP though. You have
Oh,
all these
for
players
sure.
around him and then he just has more space to do MP
yeah,
things.
star player is like the wrong word because it does make it sound like I'm saying MP's not a
It's-
star, but
yeah.
it's like there's necessary roles in Dota where some people have to be a bit more selfless.
You got an interview? Nice one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, I can introduce the interview. I know what to say.
Yeah, you just go like, hey, come on.
All right.
I taught you already.
yeah.
All
Alright, let's
go.
do it. Hello?
Hello.
Jabs, Sawad Krub.
I say crap.
Sawad Krab.
What
Sawad
you talking
Krab.
about? Alright.
I tried.
Alright, man. How you doing? Jabs.
I'm good.
Yeah, I say. Yeah, the producer said, hey, do you think you can translate for Jabs? I said, no, Jabs can speak English very well.
Yeah, I can speak English, but I just want Cyclops to translate for me.
Oh,
Why?
Oh.
Just for fun.
Why? All right. Okay. Cool. So how you doing? It is once in a while. We haven't seen you for a while, man.
Yes, this is like our first training after taking a break.
Yeah.
All good.
Oh yeah. You guys got some
Yeah,
problems?
I want to know. Champ was saying you guys hang out and know each other well. Tell me a story. Tell all of us, the viewers, a story about Xyclopzz.
What?
Tell us something that people don't know
I thought
about
we
him.
interview him.
Yeah.
This is an interview.
What's something about Xyclopzz we should know?
And he's a nice guy.
Yeah. That's my boy. My boy right there. Never betray me.
Yeah, don't forget to pay me later.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
You know. Come back. You call me. I'll take you to sushi. Yeah,
I
but
think you will take me to the club, not sushi.
oh, you already 20?
Just kidding.
No one needs to know about that. Let's do it under the table kind
Yeah,
of
why
thing.
not? I know the place that underage can go in anyway. Yeah, but we want to talk about your team a bit. How do you feel with your new lineup? You have been together for maybe 1 or 2 tournaments. You feel like much better?
I think it's still like we need to improve more, and we need some time to play more together. Now it's still like just starting off the tournament, so I can't say much.
Yeah, the way that Cyclops was describing it felt like you guys just got back from summer vacation. The way that you guys were playing, it seemed like it was your first day back, and you were having a lot of fun, hanging out, playing Dota again. I mean, you guys were all in your separate ways. Like I know you. Congratulations to your girlfriend. I saw you had she had a great success. Was that compliments of your skill? I heard you wanted a cut of her prize winnings.
Yeah, that one is so funny. You mean the one someone posted on Reddit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Did she like take you out for dinner or something? I mean, she's winning tournaments.
Right.
When are you going to start winning
Yeah.
tournaments?
Oh my God, that shot fired, man.
Okay, you guys got second place at PvP. That was a lot of fun to watch those games. How do you feel about SCA? I mean, like as a region, like this series, you guys won quite convincingly. Do you think the other teams like in the region are getting stronger? They're often changing rosters, or what kind of issues do you think SCA Dota scene has right now?
I mean, they're getting stronger because of like Mushi and TNC. They are separated away, and then I think right now it's only Mushi and TNC is strong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about your new carry? Do you like playing with him, MP?
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like him.
Is he actually much different from the past that you have ever played with another carry? He's more aggressive.
I would say he's more handsome. He's Korean.
Man, you spend too much time with Xyclopzz. I can say that. All right, thank you, man.
Thank
we
you.
are looking to see more of you guys in this tournament, and yeah,
Thank you.
and good luck for your next match.
Thanks.
All right, we'll see you later,
See you later.
Chaps.
See ya.
See you.
Told ya,
He's a good boy.
my boy,
Yeah.
Boy.
my homie.
You trained him well.
Yeah.
I'll get those stories out. We'll have Fnatic. You know, they have a few series left to win. Which
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a few more.
He'll be
interviews.
back.
You know, you're gonna skin him out. You know,
Yeah, well-
these stories.
We'll have
That's-
some stories later.
Oh yeah, what a great first series of the day. We start the day with well, I can say the action packed, even though it was like 2-0 victory. But well, I think the next series will be more interesting.
It'll
you
be
think?
better.
It will be much better because these two teams have fought each other already in the early days of the Kings Cup too. But before we go to that, we're just gonna head into the break, and right after the break, we're gonna have the role swap. Let's see who's gonna get what role. We'll be right back in 10 minutes.